How's it going?
Wow, I'm not used to having a music underlay with.
I know, fancy, right? Oh my goodness. Well, I hope that you are all having an awesome Sunday, and happy Easter to those who celebrate Easter. To everybody else, happy Sunday,
happy spring,
happy spring, and all that stuff. Happy Bunny Day, if you prefer. We've got our coffee here.
We do. And my big action for the day was to spill a bunch of coffee seconds before we went on air. It was awesome.
It was really great. It was lots of fun and lots of cleanup right before the show. But that's all right. It wasn't too bad.
No, and we have almost all the coffee stayed in the cups, so we're good to go.
Pretty much. So, golly, it's Sunday. It's our group chat day. A week ago, we celebrated our 1 year anniversary, which is crazy. Like 1 year anniversary of streaming. I'm still just kind of in awe of all that. It
well,
so weird.
A lot happened in that year, and we got to blab with a bunch of people about Lego, including you.
And we're going to blab with people about Lego today, too. It's going to be awesome. So we have our now I don't see Holly in the green room yet, but we do have, and now Minifig Chick is getting up and walking away from the screen. So, okay. Here's Holly. Holly is here. So we're going to start off with our regulars, and then we will introduce our special guest for today. Everybody, please welcome to the stream, Holly.
Hi, everyone. Ahoy, hoy.
Ahoy, hoy. Ahoy. How you doing?
Happy Easter.
Yes, you too. Oh, and look, Moto's in the chat. Wow, it is like it's a whole thing. Very cool. Very cool. There she is. All right, and now
we'll get close to one another.
Our other regular guest. Everybody, please welcome to the chat. It is. She's almost ready. She's putting her glasses on. It's Minifig Chick. Clara, hi.
Hi. Sorry, I had to get up a minute ago and go get my minifig boxes because I'm sorting minifigs.
Oh, as per your name.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Well, it's great to see both of you. Now we have two very special guests today, y'all, that I'm so excited about. So as you know, I've been going around and visiting different streams around, just seeing what's going on out in the streamiverse, if you will. I just made that up. I don't know if that's a real thing.
It is now.
It is now. Exactly, the streamiverse. And I've been checking out London Bridge Bricks and Cy O'Connor's shows, and I try to watch Greg's show, London Bridge Bricks, who's going to be joining us next week, by the way. I'm very excited about every week, and he always ends up having like new people on that I haven't met before, and these next two, their names are Kevin and Brenda, aka I'm Bored Toys, Kevin, and Art in Jest. Which is Brenda. I'm hearing some echo here.
But I haven't actually met them yet. I'm going to get to meet them in just a moment along with you, but I have to tell a tale about them because
here we go. They're not even here yet. And we're already getting tales.
Not even here, but I got to say, for a Sunday morning, they are full of energy. They were dancing in the green room.
I saw them dancing.
It was amazing.
It was adorable. So these two they're so much fun, and they do a show together, and they are a study in delightful opposites, kind of like we are. So Kevin is very is very laid back, and Brenda is a self-described human glitter cannon. And when I heard that, I nearly lost my mind. I was laughing so hard. I was like, okay, for sure. So enough introduction. Everybody, please welcome to the stream, Kevin and Brenda.
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
We did it!
Ahoy!
We practiced.
How's it going?
It is a glorious day. How are you?
We are doing good. It's so great to see you.
I like that that's what we were putting out into the world. If this is what you took from your limited exposure to us, I feel seen. I feel seen.
So it's so great to have you both here. So you are now, I know, Kevin, I know you are fairly new to Lego streaming, right?
Yeah, streaming of all kinds.
You're a prodigy.
We just started for fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, very good, very good. And Brenda, now you have your own streaming that you do for your drawing art, right?
I do, yeah. My job is an artist, so I did a bunch of online type content, and then Kevin wanted to start streaming Lego, and we like hanging out. So
gotta have someone to piggyback on.
I'm his emotional support YouTuber.
That's right.
Yeah.
I have those as well. Moto is my emotional support YouTuber. And Boone as well. They're all, and Mel actually. They're all. They're the people I call when I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
And now Brian.
And now Brian. Yeah, Brian and Bricks O'Brien is now like we were actually on Boone's stream yesterday, and it's funny because he's a bit younger than the rest of us that were on there, and every time we were like, how did you do that? I don't know. And finally Brian was like, I'm just gonna set up a day and you're all gonna get on a private stream, and I'm just gonna show you all the things, like how
private
Twitch
grandpa
works.
class.
Like, good, I need to do that.
Person, it's Kevin's wife.
Yeah.
Oh.
We get sat down in our same chairs and pointed in the right direction, and then we're not to touch anything.
Except for Stream Deck, which has buttons with pictures on them.
Pictures for dummies.
That are like green means yes, red means no.
And that's call her sometimes and say like, oh no, Board Productions were sideways by accident, or our names.
The other day I was about to start and I couldn't figure out how to sign into StreamYard.
Every time.
And I was hosting. It worked out.
Yeah, and then it was fine.
Now, I'm a really technically minded person, and I operate complex software and equipment. And I got to say, when I'm here on the table, I am just scared I'm going to set the manual or, the instructions for the Lego set down on the keyboard, and I won't know what key I pressed. I stay far away from all the controls.
Well, there's also something to be said for going live, too, with people watching. Like, people watch me at work.
Yeah. And now that's the whole thing, right, about live. Like, I know our buddy Mel, who is also on Lego Masters, he is very particular about his videos, and he edits out any mistakes, like anything, and we're just like, hey, whatever happens, oh no, I spilled a whole box, woo, like we're just like whatever.
That's what makes it fun, right?
Agreed. So, y'all are in Canada, is that correct?
That is correct.
We are
in Ottawa,
the most
capital.
Canada of Canada.
Yeah.
Oh,
wild of Canada.
That's true.
The Canada that drive foreign delegates.
Don't
through.
tell Toronto that.
Don't tell Toronto.
Toronto's a New York City suburb, whatever.
Oh my goodness! Holy shots fired!
Whoa, the sass has begun. Oh my goodness.
There was one New Year's I spent in Ottawa, and I don't come from cold weather, so I thought I will wear my best snowshoes, and I wore my chunkiest boots with steel toes, and it was 40 below.
Oh dear.
Celsius and Fahrenheit.
Oh yeah, don't
It was
ever.
cold.
That's the first lesson you learn when you're like a punk living in somewhere that's really cold, is don't wear steel-toed boots, no matter how much you really want to.
When you
want to keep your toes.
When we actually live here, we just don't go outside for
Yeah.
that 6 months of the year. We become indoor creatures for that. When it's snowing sideways, we just wait it out.
We just sit in front of the camera with Lego.
Sit in front of the camera, we eat Lego, we eat snacks, we get nice and doughy because that keeps you warm, and then you wait for summer.
Speak for yourself.
All right, well, I get doughy through the delicious candy provided by Board Productions.
It's true. We always have candy.
We have snacks. Also to keep us pointed in the right direction. Did you catch? Yeah.
Always. I've only missed
Nailed it.
one time
You
ever.
missed one time and it was on
It
stream.
was so embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
I think it was the same stream I put a sticker on the wrong page.
It was a big day for you.
Oh, I was there for that.
Yeah, that
that.
was traumatic.
It was. Well, it's funny because so your girlfriend, right?
No.
Not wife?
Wait,
Or is it
who,
wife?
her?
No, I know she's not. No. I know y'all are not a couple, but you were talking about your
my wife.
girlfriend?
My wife, Ashley of Board Productions.
Oh, your wife. Okay, so his last name is Board, and she and I were like talking. She's like, I've never met a Board that I wasn't related to,
There are
and
many
they
of
do
them.
spell it the same way.
Same way.
Yep.
And he is also like the technical one in the family. So it's like we're already simpatico here, and you're throwing things up and catching them in the air just like our dog Logan does. So
Nice.
really, just like it just keeps flowing. It just keeps flowing.
I know.
It wasn't quite the right time for that segue though.
No,
No.
but hey, you know what?
We can do
It's
it on
never.
demand.
Yeah.
If you want it to happen again, just snap your
If
fingers.
you need
a
Kevin
couple
Cookie
times.
time, you let me know.
Kevin
Okay,
Cookie
well, at
time is
10:45, we will
Yeah.
have Kevin Cookie time alongside Logan Cookie time.
Yay!
And,
First.
yeah.
We'll try to get Newton up for Fig Newton time.
Newton Q-tip.
Oh, very good. So now I just need you to pick up that candy thing. If you can just pick up the providing the candy thing.
Oh yeah, I can. I
Then
gotta.
we'll
I
be
gotta
all
keep
there.
it in another room, and I gotta say, if Logan could throw his own cookies, we wouldn't have to worry about walks anymore because he would just stay inside all day.
So, real quick here, sorry, just as a quick pause, I wanted to say a quick hi to everybody who's in the chat right now. And we've got, wow, for some reason, it looks like a very short list, but I know there's lots of more people in here than that.
I feel like it's not populating. So
Yeah.
if we miss anyone, hi.
Yeah,
Thanks
if we
for
miss
joining
anyone,
us.
apologies. But I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that participants list again on good old YouTube here and just see what's going on here and see if we can't get a better list. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's say hi to everybody. Apples is here. Bubs and Lava Bat. Chris and Jaden, Hamilton, Racer, Easter, Chalice. Wow, Chris, I don't know how you come up with them. I'm just saying. Darren Siegfried is here. Fabufan MKE. Gergonzola, the Greebling Wizard. Heather Brownlee, that's a new name we haven't seen before.
Welcome.
Hi, welcome. Everybody give a big Tricky Lug welcome to Heather. We've got Hooded One, Joel Marbella. Johnny Cat is here. Hi, Johnny. Journal of the Scots, another new name. Hello and welcome. Lisa Head is here. Matthew Builds Bricks. Minifig Nick, Monica Berry, and Moto. Oh, that felt good to say. P.T. McEwen is here. Patrick Wismer, Remy Baker, Rob Zaccardi, and the Zaccardis. Hello, Lana, Elena, and Vanessa. We've got Smoke Up Johnny is here. The Hornburgers, ahoy, hoy, Hornburgers.
Hi, all Hornburgers.
WGJL Built. Wilfred is here. Bonsoir. We've got Xander Cunningham and Zarakino Kim. So hi to everyone. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us today. Let's see. I'm gonna close that up. And don't forget, everybody, if you are enjoying already 15 minutes in the stream, as well you should be with these delightful guests, please give that video a like. Just hit that like button. And if you're new, maybe hit that subscribe button. That would be awesome, too. That super helps us out. And also, I'm going to direct everybody who is a regular here to head on over to Instagram and check out both Brenda and Kevin's Instagrams and go subscribe to their YouTube channels. Now, are you on YouTube, Brenda? I'm sorry, I know
on all of the socials.
We're
of
both
all
on
of
both,
the media.
and our names are spelled exactly
You got it
as
perfect.
right there.
That's and right like that.
No spaces, no punctuation. Who has the time?
And if you even Google, honestly, if you just Google Art in Jest, it's me. This is what, like, if you want this to keep happening to you, Google Art in Jest, everything. Choose your platform.
And if you get exhausted, you can always unsubscribe. It's
Understand, some people do take breaks. Turn down your volume. No headphones. I am not a headphone creature.
Yeah, our mic is on setting 2 out of a lot, and we hit red.
Doesn't matter. We refer to me arriving on the stream as hitting the red.
Yeah, there. I understand that.
Feels right. Feels right. Yeah.
Well, that is awesome. So I know that. Well, first of all, what's everybody working on today? So, Cara, we know Cara's doing minifigs. What are you doing, Holly?
Well,
are you working on anything?
I'm gonna have to jump on something new because look what I finished on Boone Builds last night.
Oh yes.
Oh, look
Here,
at
let's give you the big screen there, Holly. We gotta get a close up look at that.
She's
Crazy.
so gorgeous.
Wow.
Isn't that an awesome build?
I love
It
that.
is pretty.
It's in the
That is
store
so
right
awesome.
behind me.
She's so good.
Oh yes.
Can we see her
Whoa.
base bum?
The base or like the minifig?
Yes.
She wants to see the fork open up. She wants to see the open up in the back.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is
what? And there's a
insane.
jail in there.
Yeah, there's a little. Of course, there's a jail in there.
Yeah. They need to hold Monkey Kid and the Monkey King and
And
Pigsy.
this is a pretty special little piece up in there. You'll have to investigate for yourself.
Wow, that's fantastic.
And then there's, of course, her.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Did you get her to stand up ever while she's holding her terrifying weapon? I'm still upset.
You really need a good plate for her to be on.
Yeah, she has to be on a plate, or you pretty much have to take that little
off
piece
that.
off the end there.
Yeah.
Well, and I love her like Hela style. I know it's supposed to be a spider, but sorry, it looks like Hela.
Well, we just saw
I think it's
Thor
the same piece.
Ragnarok.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
we just watched Thor Ragnarok the other night. We're like starting to dip our toes into a little further out into the Marvel universe. But hey, you know what? Before we move on to what everybody else is working on, I just remembered it's Disney pin time. It's pin time. It doesn't have to be
Pin
Disney
time.
pin. Any pin you got, but I know Cara's ready, so let's do Cara first. Then we'll do Kevin and Brenda, then Holly, and then we'll go. So wow, look at me like directing stuff. All right,
Whoa.
what you
All
got, Cara?
So we're showing some of Paint Pusher's favorite pins now for a while. So we've got Goofy and Pluto balloons celebrating
Oh, he's a big
Disneyland.
Goofy fan, right?
Yep,
That's
he's
awesome.
huge Goofy fan.
Pretty.
Very nice. All right,
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Are you ready, Brenda?
I'm ready.
y'all ready? Okay, here we go.
Camera, or is that a bad idea?
Yeah, we hold them up to the
Right.
camera, but you can do
You got
as
three on.
as you
I have
as you
three.
wish.
I have 3, but I'm gonna choose. I have a Ruth Bader Ginsburg and a Yoshi Tomonera, but I'm gonna show off my retro.
Yeah.
Yes, animal.
Yes.
Right?
That's pretty sweet.
This is one of my favorite pins.
I like
Also-
the RBG one. Just says I dissent.
Yeah, RBG is one I actually made,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
she's one
So
of my
sick.
favorites.
That's
I just-
awesome.
I
That's
love
great.
that.
Nice,
Yes.
right?
And I gotta pause for a second to say how jealous I am of your amazing autofocus on your camera because we fight with ours like,
Again,
all the
Sony,
time.
We can hook you up,
Sony ZV-1, Sony at us. Still talk about that sponsorship.
but
We're here
it's
for
it's
you.
all about having someone to tell you how to do it.
Get you a GoPro, and you get GoPro
We
to set it
struggled
up
for a
you.
while.
And then she tells you not to touch anything.
So mine is not a pin, but it is Disney. So I went to my
Oh,
basement, and my last summer or whenever the last time parents could come visit children was,
Long time.
they drove and brought me like all my bins of stuff from the basement. I
Oh,
went into my
So
basement
wicked.
and went rummaging through because I remembered a few pins I had, but I did find this. It's not a pin. I think it used to be a keychain, but it's like metal Disney, says Kevin.
oh, that's awesome.
Hey.
And that's like from my
That's so
trip.
sweet.
From my trip that I took to Disney World in like 98 or 99. And I just love how I definitely never would have gotten rid of this, right?
No.
Like any other little keychain that broke, I would have
Yeah.
just gotten rid of. But you can't get rid of your Disney World trip
Absolutely
one,
not.
that's awesome.
That's canon.
Yeah.
Wow, Kevin, if you were at Disney World in '88, we may
98,
well.
98.
Oh, 98.
98.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So you were
I'm
in
old.
so you were in your stroller basically with that keychain.
That young.
If it was 88, yes, I would have been a wee little tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Holly, what have you got
Known
for
as
us?
Disney World, maybe, but
Well, I haven't run out of Leica pins yet, surprisingly.
Good.
So
Wow.
here's another Mondo pin of
Nice.
Other Mother.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing.
Oh.
That is awesome and creepy and beautiful, and I love it.
Yes. All of the above.
The legs. The shape of the legs. Oh,
backing too.
Love it.
The keyhole. Dang.
Very nice. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Fancy backings too.
Yeah, right?
Ooh, those are good ones.
I dig that.
Nice.
All right. What have we got? What are we doing today? Oh, and
Well,
also,
I've got
Mhm.
I have here the big bad wolf. Let's see, I'll turn it so it doesn't overexpose.
Oh, I love
but-
it.
Right?
As a weather vane.
Weather vane.
As a weather vane.
Gosh.
And he's kind of cosmic right now, even though he's not green.
That kind of looks like
And then and I've got.
Yeah. Those
Oh, is she gonna focus? See the
Cruella?
worst.
Oh, it's
Oh,
big.
Cruella.
Cruella.
ever.
Got to cover up my face.
Oh, the worst.
my God.
It's Cruella Deville. Now I gotta show you this because I want to show. I gotta tell you. This is. Can you see that?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That was the look on my face when the coffee spilled right before the show. Oh my goodness.
This cannot
Oh,
even.
I know.
So spectacular.
Well, Art, we're sitting in our former dining room that's turned into a production studio. So
Happens.
So, all right. So we were talking about
I'll put my notes.
what stuff people are working on today. So Holly, you just finished the spider. You're going to look for something else. What about? And we know what Tara's doing. Are you, Kevin and Brenda? Are you building another carrot house? I know you have like 30 of them.
We're building a carrot house empire, is what we're. But no, I am newly obsessed with trying to make people into brick sketches because I'm obsessed with dots and everything about dots and mosaic. But we're trying to take it to the next level.
Yeah.
Trying to get a little dimension. So we got the Joker set. And it doesn't look like anything yet, but I'm going to try and build up somebody's face.
Oh, very good.
Oh,
Who could it be?
Nice.
You would be shocked at the likeness upon reveal.
No,
You're morally obligated to be shocked by the likeness.
And I'm going to go nice and easy. I'm going to go with a 4+ set. That means
Right
it
on. Is that
requires a
trolls?
team of 4 Brendas to
Yeah,
make
this
it.
is about 4 Brenda's worth of Lego.
Yeah, just a little one. Brenda got me this last time we went to the Lego store.
On our last excursion.
Indeed.
That's a good
We
one.
always blog our trips. Oh, should I plug? Yeah, you could go check out the video on our YouTube channel.
Check out our
I'm
latest
Blurred
video.
Size. Really tiny set, but it goes on top of the other tree, which I'm actually super annoyed at Lego for
I
doing
was
that. But
mad about that.
they're like, here's an expensive set. Now go buy the rest of it.
Some of it.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
So Elves had we're huge Elves fans, by the way.
Are you? I need to know everything.
I prefer small elves, but
I'm so curious about elves. They're so pretty.
Yeah, so
they're
the
awesome,
Elves, the Elves,
curvy and pointy and
yeah, they're really, really fantastic sets and like designed in part by a guy who's super into Dungeons and Dragons and all like kind of medieval stuff. And he actually, same guy, worked on the medieval blacksmith shop. So the newer set that came out.
Yeah.
Now, we were big fans. We picked them all up. And it was funny. I was on, I think it was Emma Soros, who is delightful, by the way, another person you should check out.
Very.
And she was talking about how she got her first Elves set. And this guy commented in, he was like, I passed them all up because they came with mini dolls. And I was like, as politely as I possibly could, I was like, if you're letting mini dolls keep you from purchasing a set, then you're missing out on a lot of really cool sets.
Yeah.
And that's nonsense. I didn't say that part. I said the first part. And I was like, just
Nonsense.
Goes without saying.
If you really don't like it, then just replace them with minifigs and you still have the set.
Totally.
The set is awesome.
especially the elves mini dolls. You could sell those to someone.
Me.
Yes.
Take my money.
Like
Yes.
those
And they've
people
got-
will sell more
They've got pointy ears attached to their hair, so when you put it on, they've got the pointy ears. And
how about those? Who are they? Little goblins?
yeah, there was like a whole goblin thing. And I gotta
Yes, they're
say,
so cute.
in the world of mini dolls, the Elves villains mini dolls are 100% the best mini dolls that exist. There's one that's
Called
called
Nocturna, right?
There's Nocturna. Then there was the Goblin King, who unfortunately did not look like David Bowie in Labyrinth.
That is a shame and a
Missed opportunity. Yep.
Yeah, but still, he's really cool.
No.
They've got great animals. All of their animals have like weird little like tattoo thingies like around their eyes, and they're really fantastic sets. Well,
and the part selection is great.
Part selection is great, color selection, and okay, so going back to what sent us down this rabbit hole in the first place, was you were talking about things being spread up across multiple sets, right? Yeah. Well, in one of the iterations of Elves, there was a whole baby dragons thing, and there were these eggs, transparent glitter eggs that in different colors. I know Brenda's going to explode. Women glitter cannon, go! Yeah. So you open them up, and then they have a little tiny dragon inside, and then they sold a set which is now impossible to find, which is a tree that holds all of the eggs from the other sets. It's like a holder, and it comes with one of the last, one of the dragons in it.
Tiny
it was I was really delighted and angry at the same time.
Yeah.
Look at her.
I'm fine with things that go beside each other to complete it, and you stick them beside each other.
That's
if it
different.
goes on top, that's the same set.
It
should be in the same box. If you ask me.
Trixie.
Well, what's interesting? There is there's two Hidden Side sets. There's one called, I believe it's Welcome to Hidden Side, and then there's another one called the Hidden Side Subway.
Yeah.
And they're not meant to, but they actually do stack and are kind of the same thing. Oh, what?
Oh, I've never stacked them.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't we have her?
See?
I know. I love that. Why don't we have her?
Brenda, you can buy anything you set your mind to.
Listen, Kevin showed me.
I buy all of this.
Kevin buys this is all his collection, except for the Saturn V. But the Saturn V is mine. I got for Christmas. True. My all-time favorite thing. It hangs in my studio, diagonal up in the sky. She's perfect.
Brenda, do you like space?
I like space so much, so much. Oh man. So explain. Okay, listen. The Ulysses.
She's very upset.
I am very upset. I am emotionally.
This is as angry as we get. By the way,
this is as angry as we get. I thought Kevin was playing
April Fool's joke.
And he was like, "No, buddy, it's not an April Fool's joke." So
if you don't know what she's talking about,
tell them what I'm talking
about. There was a VIP set that was going to be released, or that may still be released, like a promo Ulysses Probe set. And all of a sudden, it was not going to be available anymore right away. So it's just delayed indefinitely.
I feel toyed with.
I don't know what the story is.
I feel attacked. I am upset. and Kevin sent me this info on April 1st. So then I was like, no, it's not true. I disbelieve. And he was like, no, it's actually true. I'm sorry, and I'm still not over it. I am not okay. I am not okay, Lego.
Lucky, it's easy to make Brenda happy.
This is really good, though. Look at that.
Little Poppy.
Oh, yeah, that's an amazing hairpiece, right? I wish it fit on a regular minifig, because I want that hairdo.
All the trolls' hairs are great.
I'm just super bummed that they didn't make those heads like standard minifig heads so that you could use those hair pieces on all your minifigs.
And the fact that they have the little, you get to pick their little interchangeable chuchka, you get to zhuzh them up to your liking.
Wait. Wait,
So
rewind
good.
a second. What did you just say? You have to do what to them?
You can pick your chuchka.
He's asking about zhuzhing them up.
You can.
Yes!
Not just us. It's not just us. There you go.
So we were working on a mosaic piece, and I mentioned zhuzhing. I was like, it needs to be zhuzhed a little bit, once you're working on it. And everyone's like, what is zhuzhing? What is zhuzhing? And then magically out of nowhere, Justin Ramsden, Lego designer Justin Ramsden, shows up in the chat and explains to everybody how zhuzhing is spelled.
The definition of zhuzhing.
I don't know if I could define zhuzhing, but it's the type of thing that I could gesture in a way.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, right? This,
yeah.
It's
so I used to work.
Better.
It's defined.
I used to work styling wigs, and we would always talk about if they started to if they'd been on the shelf for a while and they were starting to get droopy, oh god, I was zhuzh it up, and it was this, right? It's just
you zhuzh it up.
Yeah.
Because you can only zhuzh up. You can never zhuzh down. Zhuzh never raise us. It only uplifts.
Can you just zhuzh that down a
Can
little?
you zhuzh that down? Could you
just
zhuzh? Everything about them is perfect.
We won't judge you. Don't worry.
Well,
let me put you back on the big screen there.
Yeah.
And they smell like childhood.
There's just like plastic.
That's childhood.
Like strawberry shortcake or what the?
Yeah, has that smell remember? Remember?
That's just the inside of your nose.
Pixie tails and strawberry shortcake dolls that would flip inside out, and they were like a cupcake. What am I thinking of? You won't.
I think strawberry shortcake was one of the names. I know what you were talking about.
And they
strawberry. It was. strawberry shortcake, and when I was a kid, strawberry shortcake was just a straight up doll, and then they ended up doing the cupcake ones.
Yeah.
But it was like a doll with red hair, and and she smelled like strawberries, and she had friends, and there was like I know there was Huckleberry Pie, who was like the one boy character. And then there was the two villains, my personal favorites. The Purple Pie Man, who was the total like traditional like twirly mustache like villain but with a chef hat. And then my very favorite, Sour Grapes, who was like the lady villain, and she was kind of like
such a good name.
Kind of Cruella de Vil-ish, but she, like real skinny with a big hook nose. She was very funny.
Yeah. I love it.
They all need little.
So how goes the organization, Cara?
Of note, there were brown elves as well.
Yes, there were. We had
Very nice.
a really fabulous. One of them had really fabulous, like ombre, like dark red to brown, yellowy, crazy hair. And
I don't think I have that.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Who gave them sugar?
Very,
I
very
knew an
cool.
ombre with crazy hair once.
Of course, your favorite is Sour Grapes. Of course it is. How would it not be? Very good. Hello, MNRK. How's it going?
Ooh, I lost it.
Very cool. Uh-oh. So we're working on actually finishing up. We've been working on this week. And I admit this looks a little gruesome right now. Just because she doesn't have a head, but we are. I'm working on finishing up the Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Syllable, and Richard's working on Mickey. And we had a great show. And if you've missed it, folks, definitely check out Wednesday's show. We did an interview with Joe Menno, who is the editor-in-chief of Brick Journal magazine. He's a really great guy, huge Disney fan. And we had a really fun chat with him while we were putting this together. So that was a good time.
Hey, I discovered something.
What did you discover?
So we opened both boxes, Minnie and Mickey, together and had them on the desk, and we have lots of bricks out on the desk. And I couldn't find a really long axle that's supposed to go in Mickey's leg. So after all this searching, and I looked all my axles, I'm like, can I join it? No, there's no room to join it. So I took a flexi tube and I cut it.
Well,
but you're allowed to do.
That is legal.
People cut
It's a legal move.
And it fit in here, right in here where the axle would go. But he's a little
wibbly.
like that. So now we found it. So I think I'm going to redo it because he's not supposed to be like that.
Integrity.
I
But
kind of
like
like
as they are, they're very swooshable, right? Like, look at that. Like, it's just
wow.
She's just hanging out. Oh, sorry. There we go.
Maybe Mickey's just like feeling himself. Maybe Mickey
He is.
he's got a little pep in it.
He's just putting on a show for the zhuzhes.
As one does.
I want to show off.
Constantly.
I would like
Please.
to, or whenever sticker times come. These are not. These are amazing printed pieces that I did not know came with this set.
Oh,
this is like a clip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
really, really nice.
That's a great one.
This is like a flower puking glitter.
It's me.
Oh yes, I've seen that. We have that set, and I was like, wow, that's pretty awesome.
That's amazing.
I lost the tiny scissors.
And then you
need
get this book.
They just need a unicorn crapping glitter now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Totally.
Yeah, that book is amazing. I have an obsession with Lego books.
And then the
Me
inside
too.
pile. Look at that.
So good.
It's
Yes.
beautiful.
Happy.
They did not have to make those prints, and they wouldn't always. And I love it.
Yeah, that so actually thank you, Kevin, for the awesome segue. It's actually time for sticker set show and tell. Here we go, everyone. Sticker set show and tell. Show and tell, everyone. So who's got stickers ready to go?
Brenda always has stickers.
Brenda's always ready to go. All right, Brenda, let's go. Let's see what you got.
They're not Disney stickers.
And if you make her wait, she will.
No, these are Lego stickers we do. You can be any stickers, really.
I have an unfair advantage because I make stickers as part of my Patreon perks. So I started doing.
You set her up for this.
You totally set me up. I started doing these things called shelf portraits, where I make stacks of people's favorite books as a portrait, and this is actually a shelf portrait stack of my patrons. So every one of my patrons got to pick a book, and this one right here. It's easier to see on here. This is the sticker. This is just bigger. This one is the Oxford Rhyming Dictionary. That's Kevin. That's Kevin in my Patreon.
I suggested it with glee.
He did. Yeah, so this is my favorite sticker right now. So cute.
That is
down there, I'm
great.
the David Foster Wallace.
To get my perks, I pay a monthly fee.
I can feel you coming up with it beside me.
I know.
Did I just see that you made art with Fahrenheit 451 in it?
Yeah, Fahrenheit 451 is my friend Bob. Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
What would yours be, honey? The Guide to Periodical Literature?
No.
What we were talking about the other day.
A Brief History of Time by Stephen Hawking.
Ooh, good choice. Good choice. Just
It's
the right
tough.
kind of brain break.
It's hard.
See, mine would be. It would. Oh gosh, I don't know. There's so many books that I like. It would either be Alice in Wonderland, if you want to go traditional, because I read it like a million times when I was a kid, and then as an adult, I think it would have to be The Anubis Gates, which is an awesome time travel novel. If you've never read it, it's pretty awesome.
No, I haven't.
It's by a guy named Tim Powers, is his name, and he writes a lot of really cool science fiction, kind of science fiction fantasy. And he did this one called The Anubis Gates, and it's actually in the science fiction world widely regarded as one of the best time travel novels ever written, and it's really fantastic. So that would be mine.
That's wicked. These are things you got to know. You need to know who you'd be in your shelf portrait.
It's true.
Hi, Mel.
How about Holly and Kara?
Hey, Mel is here. Awesome.
I'm not
Hey,
done.
Mel.
I'm not
How's it
done.
going,
Kevin,
Expert?
Don't
Kevin?
you dare cut me off of my stickers.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes. No, sorry. There we go, Kevin.
Oh, Lord.
I literally just got this in my mailbox this
Yeah,
morning
that's
from Brenda. These are her perks from this month.
This is this month. Also stickers, because you're in the sticker tier. Kevin's
It's true.
a
I give
supernova.
her, yeah, she's the best. Wait, these are Earth Day jar stickers.
They are Earth Day.
I like this one.
Good choice.
It's on the top, so I'll take this one.
No, I love
that's
that one.
beautiful.
Darling.
Oh.
It was,
And
they were really fun to make.
some of the first ones you did, actually.
Yeah.
These are not the stickers. These are like the little cards she writes on.
Yeah.
But some of the first ones she did,
Oh,
which we did a bunch of stickers, but they're probably like
They're on
stuck
stuff now.
somewhere, so I couldn't find them. But you did a bunch of them, right?
I did the
Yeah.
shark. I did the.
So I thought that was
all my
appropriate
favorite minifigures.
on account
That
of it
seems
being a
appropriate.
Lego stream.
Those are
Those are
awesome.
It was
That's
so
amazing.
fun. Drawing Lego is the best.
Why does the unicorn have no glitter emitting from its body?
Only printing restrictions. She is glittery in her heart and soul.
More good. More good. Iceberg, how's it going?
Hi, Iceberg.
Okay.
Hi, Mel. Happy
Holly, you ready
Easter.
with some stickers?
Yeah.
Hey, Mel.
Yeah.
Tell us everything.
All right, here we go. Holly, sticker time.
Yeah, so I actually happen to have picked a set from Trolls as well.
Nice.
So this is sticker.
Wait, now
what is it?
happen to or scrambled to get them once?
No,
you
no,
sell-
I actually happen to have already had it sitting here within reach, which was nice. So it's from set 41258 Vibe City Concert, and it's all kinds of glittery.
Oh, there's a
Ooh.
theme. We've got glittery ones
We don't have
today too.
that.
It's one of the big ones. It's one of the big ones.
Wow, very nice.
Pretty.
It's like a precursor to video almost.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love this music
Yeah.
note.
Yeah.
Man, the tiles in video. Ooh,
Very
pretty
nice. Oh, the beat bits. Oh,
I
don't
love-
get me
So
started.
good.
I
Oh
didn't
my
know I
goodness.
was going to love them, and I love them.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
Okay, Kara, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, what you got?
All right. First of all, my growing collection of beat bits.
Nice.
Ooh.
I have a little more than half of them, so clearly
Nice.
I've
Oh,
got a
you
ways
should
to
bring
go.
those over and we can see if I got, because I got a bunch of doubles.
I also love
Cool.
that you've made a sort of periodic table of the
Well,
Yeah.
I wanted to like keep track of them, and some of them I have doubles that I have to keep. Like, let's see here, this awesome one. Let me get it off. This popcorn one is going to be so good in a movie theater.
Oh, I didn't get that one.
I don't have that one either.
That's
All right.
so good.
All right, I have, I think 3. I think I can part with 1.
I'm closer.
So
Yeah.
anyway, so yeah, I'll bring them over. But my sticker today is, because I'm sorting figs, and so I found my
Oh,
Bricks
no.
LA Orso
Yay.
Wicked.
with a Bricks LA sticker.
Very cool.
We love Bricks LA.
Hey, Greg is here. London Bridge Bricks. How's it going, Greg?
Hey, Greg.
We are super excited to have him on next weekend. That's going to be a blast. Any more there, Kara? Or is that what was that? That was that? All right.
That was my sticker. Yep.
Very good.
All right.
I have my
Well-
sheet too, by the way. My
Who's
sorry,
ours?
the video.
Oh, and you know what? I didn't mention that our backdrop today is done by Ms. Slow Brickta, one of our regular viewers. Did a great job. We had a backdrop challenge that we did one week, and she came up with this awesome. There's several of them. I
Glamorous.
use this one a lot on my Twitch stream and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, what have we
I
got
heard you
going on?
talk
for
about that
stickers?
when you first got it. In the background silhouette is one of the Series 21, right?
Yep,
Yep.
it's the cabaret singer, as
Yeah.
I call it, the drag queen.
So cool.
Yeah, it's a good one, right?
That's awesome.
All right, here we go.
So this is actually one of my favorites here, and it has space and holographic sparkles. So this is
Oh, I
from
love that
set
one.
41128 2016.
Oh my gosh.
14 by 10 studs from the Friends Amusement Park Space Ride.
I think Brenda just exploded.
I can't. Dude, this is a real challenge for me in streams that I'm learning that when people hold stuff up to the camera, I'm used to Kevin just handing me things
That's how I
Oh,
figured it out.
to like keep me and when people hold things up and you can't immediately interact with them, it's
Go spotlight again for a moment.
Oh,
will you?
okay. Uh-huh.
I want you to see the classic space logos if you tilt it down a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, classic space logos in Friends colors.
That's amazing.
And my favorite of these ones with the clouds.
oh look.
It
That-
had 199 parts, and it came with Olivia in a dashing medium azure layered skirt with a magenta and white V-stripe top and medium azure necklace.
We are,
An excellent play function on that set too.
yeah. Now it was a pretty big set. So if you don't want the set, the stickers are pretty easy to find on Bricklink.
Yeah, and it comes with lots of extra holographic material that you can use to make your
Yeah,
own.
lots of like
Roll.
lots of edge that you can cut, and
I have that set and
Yeah, you
never
want the
opened
set.
it. Now I think I
Oh, it's
must.
fun, Holly. You have to open it and build it.
It's
It's
screen.
in the backlog. It's just sitting back there. Now I'm intrigued. That might be my next build.
If
So
I get
anybody-
Cara,
Thank you,
I can
Cara.
add it to my Space Mac. That's what
Hi,
we should
everybody.
look at, just the sticker sheet.
It is that time. It is
That's explode.
10:45, and that means it's time for the pause that refreshes. That's right, everybody. It is Logan cookie time. And here
He
he
was
is.
ready to go.
It's Logan. Hi, buddy. Here we go.
say hi to everyone.
Good boy. Yay, Logan. Okay, let's do
Here's your sound of happiness.
Yay.
And one last little piece. Good boy.
Yay! Logan cookie time. Oh, and it looks like Skittles is here. Oh, and who's this?
Here's Newton.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Newton. How's it going?
Is it Fig Newton time?
Here's the
Yay!
Boy.
Newton drop kicked the keyboard and knocked our whole screen off of the
God.
keyboard.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Logan actually jumped onto the table once, which was
Oh,
amazing. And look who else is here. It's Skittles, everyone's favorite puppet dog. It is Skittles.
Patient.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Skittles.
Yay,
Oh,
Skittles.
I see Skittles on.
Skittles got her bangs done.
You got zhuzhed.
She got judged, exactly. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for that pause that refreshes. It is Logan Newton and Skittles cookie time, everybody. All right.
Snuggle.
Cara, did I see you there with Flipper and his friend?
Flipper and friends.
My cookie.
Oh, I love the little baby dolphins too. I think
Yep.
we have a piece coming up that might include some baby dolphins.
I got one right here. Don't worry.
There's a whole fleet of baby dolphins.
Oh,
Yay.
baby dolphins. Baby dolphins. Oh, man. Oh.
You got to keep those within reach at all times.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll tell you, I did a couple of pieces for San Diego Comic-Con for Lego's booth. It was supposed to be where people could take pictures in mocks, and I did this underwater mock with and it had the baby dolphin, and someone stole my baby dolphin off of the booth. I was so bummed.
Yeah,
That person is experiencing terrible karma right now.
I
Hopefully.
hope so.
Terrible
Hopefully.
Although, to be fair, it was probably some small child. At least I'm hoping it was. And if it was, I hope they enjoy it. But still, boo.
They probably grew up to need like so many orthodontics, like a lot of braces. Like, the kind of headgear that you had to wear to school, not just when you slept, like that. That's
Brenda,
what
The kind that
really
like the
mean.
girl in,
justice.
like the kind that the girl in Finding Nemo has.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
like the big giant.
Now, I'm going to have to
Marla,
duck out early
name?
because I have an appointment today, but I'm so
Yay.
psyched to have met you,
But-
and always, Holly and Cara, to see you as well.
Wait, but what's your appointment?
Oh, I'm getting a vaccine.
Yay!
Yay!
So I'm going to go be on time for that. What fun hanging out with you all.
Did you
I'll finish
ever
making-
think we would be so excited to get shots in our lives?
I know, right? I know.
Wait, I can't wait.
Who knew? Who knew?
second
So
one.
bye, everyone. Have a great day.
Really nice to meet you. Hope to see
I
you
hope
again.
to
well.
see you again.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, they'll be back.
Yes.
No, don't you do anything.
Play cool,
weird.
play cool,
Play
play
cool,
cool.
be cool, be cool, be
Play
cool, be cool.
I'm gonna. I will rope them into coming back, whether they want to or not. It'll be awesome.
No, we've had so much fun getting to
Yeah.
meet people lately. Like we were streaming every week for a while, and
Yeah.
that like just like my parents and our friends
Friends
watching
and
and stuff
family.
and kids
The
and like
huge.
and then it just picked up real quick. So we're still very, very small, but like the last few weeks have been crazy.
And the Lego
So
community
much
is
fun.
the loveliest, most supportive. Like you guys in chat, and oh hi Emily, how are
Oh,
you?
Emmasaurus here.
Hey,
Speaking of,
Emmasaurus is
So, like,
here.
literally, that
How's
was
it
one of
going?
the first people I got to know Emily quite well, just DMing on Instagram and stuff.
Blair
and
on the Plastic Architect, Tech Productions has been so we've met so.
so
many
I've started
people.
streaming with a lot more people and on other channels and stuff, and
Yeah.
it's just been a lot of fun.
Yeah,
So last week we streamed 5 days in a row, or one of us did.
you did. I
And
did
then-
4 days.
No, I did 2 break 2, and you did 3 break.
Yeah, I got
I
to see
feel
a
ya.
ladies live stream with Claire.
But I'm doing
last
5
week.
again this week. I didn't plan on it, but it's just happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. You know, when we started, we were doing 7 days a week
That's too much.
How
per
many?
month.
I told him.
Well, I
Did
mean,
you find,
like,
was it like exhausting or were you energized
I,
by?
you know, it was a couple of things. Yes, it was both of those things. It was
Yeah.
exhausting. Like I needed a nap afterwards,
Right.
and also like it was energizing because lockdown had just started, and
Mm.
I didn't, I lost my job, and I just needed something to focus on, like anything to focus on to make me
Right.
not think about the rest of the stuff.
Right.
And so it was really, it was actually really helpful getting through that particular period
Absolutely.
to be doing that. So, but yeah, after a while, we were like, okay, I can't keep, like, I just need a day off.
Yeah.
Not to mention that we started what ended up being a year-long D&D campaign with friends of ours
Wow.
over Discord. So we were also playing, many hours of D&D twice a week, plus streaming 7 days a week, plus guest streaming on other people's streams. And it was really like, there was a point where I just wanted to like pull the covers over my head and be like, I don't want to be on camera. Like, I just don't want to.
Now, Flynn, who is it one of you in the Flitchard powerhouse duo that is the DM in said Dungeons and Dragons campaign? If so, can we guess which one of you it is?
I feel
It is neither of us.
Okay.
I will say that it is neither of us. And the gal, our friend Lisa, who is the DM, she and Richard went to college together. And the rest of the people that we play with, Richard went to college with. So they're like longtime friends and D&D players together. So that was pretty cool.
See.
Brenda, are you gonna be a DM?
I've already been a DM.
What?
I've already been a DM.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I have. Kevin would hate it. Kevin would break out in hives the instant he ever had to, because I would do terrible.
It's for a slight offshoot called Dungeons and Glitter.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like what's happening or what's going on. I just
Can I join?
I was going to say, I think I went to a gay bar called that back in the day.
I was probably running it. I was probably the house mother. Absolutely. Listen, I am an excellent DM. It's been a long time, but when you're stuck on like 18-hour road trips with your brothers in a car, you figure out real quick how it's either that or like wage psychological warfare in the back seat. So,
Or both.
Exactly.
Or both.
And if you do that in the Dungeons and Dragons
Dungeons and Glitter.
framework, then your parents can't tell you
D&G.
to stop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You've encountered a unicorn.
Surprise!
Well, I gotta say the funny thing, like when I was a kid, D&D was just like the most uber nerds, like that you were.
It still is, Glenn. I'm kidding.
What was that?
I said it still is.
Oh, I mean, kind of, but it's actually interestingly, about 10 or 15 years ago, board games started really getting traction again.
Yeah.
And I think kind of as an answer to how much video games kind of took over everything. And, unless you're playing online, which I refuse to do because, video game people are terrible. But not me, of course. But
Shout out to all the gamers out there.
Yeah, I love gaming, but I just, gaming with strangers online.
For sure.
Never ends well.
Anyway, so I think though that kind of as that pendulum started swinging back the other way, and people started wanting to have games that they could interact with, and sometimes just moving a little, pawn around the little colored squares isn't enough, and then especially during the pandemic. I feel like D&D really took off. Like it's a great way to escape into a whole nother fantasy world. Now I'll tell you, this year-long campaign that we went on, oh man, it was called Descent into Avernus. And it all took place in hell, and it was horrible. And there were some days where I was like, do we really have to go back? Like, I don't want to go there.
I can feel Kevin's anxiety rising beside me. Like he's like getting nervous, even just at the thought.
Yeah, but it was a lot of fun, and it kept it really kept us going along with streaming. I don't know. It was a good escape.
This is truly the magic of the internet. This is one of the magical things that the internet can do, and I love it.
Agreed. Well, and we tried several different options to do it, and we were on Zoom for a while, and then eventually I got them all to move over to Discord, and so now we do it via Discord, and it's much easier. It's like nice to have everything all in one place. So. Oh my goodness. Well, so how's everybody coming on their models? How are we doing?
Listen,
I have a question for Flynn.
I might reveal who this is where I'm at so far.
That's pretty good so far.
I usually get like part of the way and then I'll hand it to Kevin. Do you guys want to see a midway? You might know who it is.
Yes, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, if you're willing to show it.
Shocked with the likeness.
Yeah, it might as well be paint.
It might as well be paint.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Very cute.
One thing,
Adorable.
Brenda, this is going to be Richard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, so normally she might not reveal it until the very end.
Yeah,
But since he had to leave, it's okay to get.
it's okay. We can.
And she's
share.
happy to take feedback.
I am.
That's
And
awesome.
often I'll hand it to Kevin, like sort of towards the end.
So Brenda doesn't have like any piece knowledge or anything like that.
And I'm deeply irreverent in my use of pieces.
It's true.
I have
As you
no
should be.
understanding
Good.
of legal or illegal build techniques.
Yeah, she cuts normal pieces, not
We
just
fight
the
on
flex
the
tube.
side of chaos.
I'm just kidding.
Here at Art and Dress. I would never.
I know.
I would never.
I know. But also, what Brenda's really good at all the time is not caring what things look like and practicing all the time.
Yeah, I don't care.
Awesome.
I don't care.
That's
I
perfect.
should fail publicly.
And, like,
It's totally
It
fine.
won't be long, and these are like legit brick sketches,
They're
and it's going to be amazing to watch. Like after a few months of like,
We're gonna take over the brick,
That's true.
the brick sketch.
You want to see mine? You want to see my first brick sketch that I did?
yes,
Yes.
yes.
You've seen, you guys, like Flynn has seen this, but I just had this out showing it to Boone, so I had.
Oh,
Wow.
see, that's what we can do, Brenda.
That's
Damn.
secret of
insane. I
gold.
love it.
Oh, the gold pieces of the horn
Oh my
parts.
gosh. Oh
Wait, is
my
it the
God.
Book of Kells, right?
It's Wolfwalkers.
I
Oh,
love
same
this.
people though, right?
Yes,
I
same studio, so
love
from
it.
Cartoon Saloon. Yep.
Very
That's
good.
amazing.
It's stunning. Everything about that makes me so happy. Holly, are there photos of that? Because I can't take it out of your hands, which would be rude and also impossible.
Yeah, it's on my Instagram at
Is
H Walkman, which I followed you, so you'll probably see me like pop up.
Wicked.
But it's nice to be able to show it in like to the camera because
Oh.
photographing it looks really flat, but when you can turn it and
I
see,
really-
Will you hold it horizontally? I want to just see how far it pops off.
Please.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love
Right?
it.
Oh, you're speaking my language, Holly.
That's
Oh.
so good.
And when I go to Instagram, is that going to have a button that says "Add to Cart" or?
Yeah.
it's kind of special. I keep it on my.
Yeah.
Rebrickable.
No.
Rebrickable. How?
She's not going to rebrickable
A
that.
rebrickable how?
I could do that.
Yeah, a tutorial.
Yeah,
Okay,
I can put
yeah.
instructions on there.
Well, no, rebrickable just instructions.
I know
Oh,
everybody's
cool.
probably sick of seeing it by now, but if we're showing off like mosaics and brick sketches, I got to show my completed.
Don't tell me about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Oh,
Keep showing that thing off. Oh my gosh. Isn't that
I'm
awesome?
super happy with the way it
It's
came out.
amazing.
Oh my gosh, the gradient in the skin tone. Ooh.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and actually, you know what's funny is her skin tone. I used gold
Yeah.
instead of tan, so that
Wow.
well, because you know what, it started off as
We
I thought.
rebricked.
Are they
Yeah,
studs
and-
then? They're
It
studs.
started
or-
off. I thought I was going to be re-bricking a couple of sets, and I had Iron Man, and so I gave her the gold skin. But I actually think it ended up looking better than it would have
Yes.
if I
Yeah.
would have done tan.
Yes,
The
definitely.
gold
Then-
and red is beautiful together.
And I have a Vision one that I'm working on now. That's going to be the same size, like a little companion piece that's going to go with it. So I'm really excited about that. I've already gotten a couple of offers to purchase it, and I'm like, no.
I know. It's hard to start with
hard.
some that are like really personal, you know?
Well, it's the
Yeah.
first one I've ever done.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Same. I mean, yeah, we that was, I did my first mosaic the same week and we both did rebricks. Or
Nice. So
Started
we're
out
planning to
as-
take one of Brenda's going to do a sketch of like she's been doing like live cartoon type sketching on our streams, which is like her jam.
I know. I was hoping maybe we would see
Amazing.
a couple of those today.
I don't have my iPad.
We didn't bring her
with
iPad,
me.
but
They're
there's
in
some
my
in her
Instagram stories right
yeah,
now.
and in mine. So you can see the ones we did from yesterday. We went for 4.5 hours yesterday. We were not planning to, and it was just so much fun.
We were having a good time.
We did a rebrickable. We did a little vote, and people voted for the rebrickable version of Central Perk here. A little modular build, nice little take on
I
it.
love it.
got like,
Aw.
Oh,
Like,
nice.
oh, cool.
Sat on the couch.
Yeah,
I
Brenda-
love it.
yeah, yeah. This is one of my first minifigures I ever had. That's from a childhood set.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, and I love the couch billboard. It's a little The connection there
Fragile.
could be
She's fragile.
given a little more structure, but that it fell the first time I put it on.
It
For
fell
sure.
right at the end of the stream, and
Classic.
everyone was so emotionally invested, and all of our diehards were in the chat, like just
I have to
waiting.
finish
for
what
the
I was going to say,
payoff.
Brenda. Let me
Please
finish.
Oh my
finish what
goodness.
you're gonna say.
The whole point is Brenda sketches things. We're gonna make we're gonna like get
Oh,
ready
yeah.
to do a mosaic of
Yeah.
like a nice cartoony version of us.
Yeah.
And we're gonna start filling in one per sub on our channel and let it fill itself in
So they'll each
until
be
we
a
get
tile.
to, you know, whatever 48 times 48 is.
It's gonna be so good.
Slightly less than
I love it.
2,500, right? So
Yeah.
we're just under 200 subs right now.
Yep.
And
baby, you.
Well, I have no doubt that after today you will have more subs because the Tricky Lug crowd is very supportive and really awesome with other
even
streamers.
yesterday we had people mention that
was
they
so
found us through you guys
nice.
already, and yeah,
It was so
our
nice.
chat's great. We love it.
I love her.
Oh, fun!
That's awesome.
That's so cool. Well, you know, I recognize those parts.
Now, Flynn,
Great.
I can't remember if I borrowed this from you or
You
if I
did
actually
the hair
purchased the
and
hair.
the bikini top.
All right.
Yep.
I'm
So that's-
returning them to you.
Awesome.
Today.
That is Storm's hair. So that's like a rarer piece that one they
I
don't
actually
have in white.
You do.
I was using it for Sexy Mrs. Claus.
Yes, I remember because I remember when you were making it and you were like, I have this one that has the braids, and I'm like, no. She needs to be like awesome, like flowy hair.
All right, it's in my bag.
Perfect.
All right, you guys want to see something that's going to make you happy?
Yes.
But only if it's going to make me happy, though.
I promise it will make you happy. So,
All right.
for set building, I grabbed this one because I hadn't opened this up yet.
Yes.
Oh yes.
And this is one that I definitely picked up for parts more than the build itself. So I'm going to try and see if this will let me. What are we using right now? I think this should work. Yeah, this should work. Here we go. Down cam.
Whoa.
Knolling.
So I went ahead and just for you guys, knolled out all the parts. So you
Oh
can
my
see all the good business here.
That's so pretty.
satisfying.
Look at that.
Whoa.
We're leaned in so far.
It's
right now.
so pretty.
I know, I'm
Some, like pearlescent blue pieces in there. Look at that sword. Green
Wow.
sword.
Oh, it was Joel Marbella who said.
Look at that printed dragon piece.
Yeah. Printed dragon piece, which is kind of funky, but you know, still one of a kind.
And the tile above it
That.
there.
Yeah, that printed map tile is really cool. There's lots of good. That's turquoise. I know the or teal. Sorry, these colors don't show up. The teal doesn't show up on camera very well. So a lot of aqua and teal in here, and that butter yellow. That what do they call that officially?
I think it's called like light yellow.
That looks like
I'm
light
not
yellow,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of it in here. There's even some Technic parts. These only come in like 3 sets. Those are cool to have. Ball joints.
Yeah, that was like one of my first. That was like
Those
one of my
blue?
first things on Kevin's stream. Was he was like putting the care together? I was like, "Is that a light yellow door? I have to have that light yellow door."
And I didn't even notice, and it's awesome.
Yeah, it's so good. Also, the light aqua, anything in that light aqua color with
Yeah.
that baby
Yes.
yellow and the light aqua, yes, please, all the time, forever, always.
And the
Very
satin
nice.
blue.
These are that same color as those things there. The pearlescent blue shields.
It's like a pearl finish? They look
Yes.
shiny kind
Yes.
of.
Yeah, it's called satin on Bricklink.
Satin?
Satin. So there's a satin black, satin blue.
I have never clicked on that tab.
That would be the first
Oh,
one I
it's
sell.
the
And even
color.
these and that tan. I think those are pretty new.
Oh, nice.
This flat lay is just, I feel comforted. I feel soothed. I feel like things are going to be okay. Kevin's also bringing a pretty fun.
Since all the experts over here are flexing hard.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna come
Are you
in.
going to flex? Are you going to
Yeah.
flex a
I
little
have
Okay,
bit?
here we go. We're gonna get a Kevin flex, y'all.
Now,
Move
okay, just trigger
everything.
warning, illegal build technique in progress, but it's
What?
only time it's
Oh.
worth it. Only time it's
Can
worth
we
it.
send a car down it?
It's actually not that bad. Yeah, we-
Oh,
Let me
that
send-
is
I wanna send-
lovely.
Let me send a car down it.
So it's not done yet. I'm still planning, collecting pieces, etc.
Guess who's going to be beside it? Guess who's going to be like?
So the reason it's this color is because I'm gonna theme it all around that spider mech.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So the plan. So this is like long term
Justin.
mock plan. What's that?
I know I was saying Justin's name so he would show up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Justin. He like whenever you say Justin Ramsden's name in our chat, he like magically appears. It's kind of
Nice.
amazing.
Is it like Beetlejuice? Like how if you
It
Kind
might be
of.
so. Justin should show up now. Yeah.
Yeah, and except for you don't have to say it 3 times. Like you just pretty much say it once and he arrives. So
So I don't know.
Let me-
Sometimes
let
if
me-
I just put it together. So right now I have to hide it until I get more pieces and stuff.
can I
But
send both of them?
yeah, this should go. It should go just fine.
Yeah, ready?
You didn't hold it high enough.
whoa!
I knew it wasn't gonna go.
Again.
You held it like halfway down the hill, Brenda.
No, it was perfect.
Give it a little
Again.
push. Give it a little
Yeah.
push. See,
Oh!
it will go, but Brenda
Wow.
doesn't know how to use
Give
it.
me.
No,
I want to.
no, you're awful.
Oh, first. Oh,
Yes.
it's
Oh,
so
wow.
good.
Wow.
That is
So the only illegal part is the angle that these are on, and it's actually not. It's not that bad. How come you can't? Literally, I tried.
I
And,
have nice
and I'm afraid
messed it up
you
in
are fired from the amusement park.
Tell them about the details.
Sometimes when she's yelling, I can't hear what other people say. Just so you know.
No, I was saying she's going to lose her job at the theme park if it keeps getting stuck at the top
It's
of
true.
the.
There is a 14-year-old child standing in line ready to take your job who will do it better than you.
Safety violations, multiple flagrant safety violations. Also, that I didn't.
People are
tell people.
slipping on the glitter, ma'am. So
Perfect.
so the technique on this is to get two. Here we go. This works well. To get two pieces. Two like that. That's not illegal. You can put it like this. But getting it 2 plates apart with studs on both sides is quite hard. So I had to fool around with that. And so
Oh, wow.
technique.
Wow.
And so that works. The only illegal part is the angle you force these on. And I got it with clips on the middle, so it actually works pretty well. And you can take them off, and they're not bent or they're not warped or anything like that.
Mhm.
Each
That's
is pretty good.
Awesome.
I tolerated just for that. So I did this, and then full disclosure, after I figured this out, I then saw a video of episode 1 of Lego Masters France that they have exactly this
Yeah.
loop, basically.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, dear.
It's so fun. I love this thing, and
Do
I
you
love
have-
sending the cars down is so satisfying.
It really is.
It's so.
What's that, Holly?
Do you have the Spider Queen? Like, has the spider?
Yeah. I built it on my birthday stream.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, ready to go.
There he is.
So dirty.
So the
Oh
one
my
problem
goodness.
is
You.
I didn't know she was this
By the
big.
way, hi Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Nice.
Magic. It worked. It's magic.
So the other day I went down to like deep dive into how spiders make webs so I could figure out like, okay, I want to build it. If I'm going to build that, if I'm going to build a web, I want to build it the way a spider would make it. And so like figuring out all the angles I'll need and stuff like that.
Continuity is very important to Kevin.
Yeah.
I understand. I am there for that.
Yeah.
So my whole thing, I love theme park stuff. So everything in the background is meant to eventually go into a big theme park layout.
The rainbow
The
behind
rainbow's the
my head
entrance.
is the entrance.
There's
It's
big-
not just because I am a
Can you take that
majestic
off?
rainbow creature. Yeah.
So are you all familiar with Arrested Development? Do you know?
Michael
Okay, so
Cera,
who-
of course.
So Justin was saying he's like Tony Wonder because whenever you say Tony Wonder, he would appear. But personally, I want Justin to be my own personal Gene Parmesan. Like I want to be like just somewhere like shopping. Like, excuse me, can you help me? Oh yes, it's just me, the store worker. But really, it's me, Justin Ramsden. And I go, Justin, he got me again. I think it would be amazing.
I feel like that's this close to being a segment on this show. You guys,
It could be.
practically a talk show already. Like you had the game show. Did you ever see Guy Branum's talk show, The Game Show? Has anyone heard of this? That like consistency of like segment. So you could easily throw that in, and it would be.
Oh,
perfect.
sure. Well, we do. We definitely do. We like our segments, and we're looking for new segments. We're trying to add new ones in as we go. But yeah, sticker time, and excuse me, Sticker Time and Logan Cookie Time have been perennials since the beginning. And we have a Friday one called Thing from the Crypt where we pull some weird thing from our...
Oh my gosh, that was so
The
amazing.
disco records.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Discotheques of the Sexolettes.
I
Yes.
shrieked. I shrieked when you pulled that out and read it out loud. It was so good.
So amazing.
Yeah.
Did you watch the videos of them?
Yeah.
Because
Well,
they're
The videos were awesome.
because they're crazy. They're
Oh my God.
ridiculous. And I actually was so that song "Get Dancin'," and I mentioned it on the show the other day. They actually used that twice on The Simpsons, right? And they did it twice on The Simpsons, and then I asked. Oh, by the way, Boney M and Discotheques and the Sexolettes are both on Amazon Prime Music. So if you have Amazon Prime Music, you can listen to the magic anytime. Well, I said, play Get Dancin' by Discotheques and the Sexolettes. Well, they had it on, and it was like this longer version.
There's
And
a
in the
7-minute
middle of
version,
it,
yeah.
it kind of like goes down, and in the
record
middle of it, you can hear Monty Rock's
Right,
third, the guy who sings the song. You can hear him like talking backstage, and he's all, oh girl, my wig is wet, oh girl, oh come over here, girl, all right, we're ready to go. It was the best. I could not believe I had never heard that part before. My wig is wet is now like my favorite.
That's awesome.
New Sunday segment.
Do you have
Wait,
this
wait.
one?
Zhuzh your wig.
Oh my
With
God.
your wig because it's wet.
Sesame disco.
Oh wait, let me see that. Let's see this here now.
Oh, it's
Oh my God.
Now that's funny. I have the Sesame Street Saturday Night Fever album, Sesame Street Fever, which is awesome. I actually have a bunch of Sesame albums and a bunch of ridiculous disco albums, which I've shown before.
My personal favorite is Me Lost Me Cookie at the Disco.
Yes.
Oh my
Lovely
God.
Cookie. I feel
I'm gonna need that.
That is
I feel like
amazing.
Cookie Monster has my
So I also have as far as disco albums, two other really obscure ones I have that I've shown on the show before is I have the Star Wars disco album, which
We have that one too.
has got a crazy album cover art, right? It's all like retro space.
Yeah, let me
like,
see what's in there. I'll go grab it.
it's great. And then my other favorite is the Ethel Merman disco album, which
Of course.
is ridiculous. It's so good.
Your mom's
my
here, by
mom's
the way.
here. Hi, Mom. How's it going?
Nice.
Hi, Mom.
So Glenn says nothing can beat Grover's Monster in the Mirror song. I disagree because the best one is Cookie Monster and the Count singing "If I Knew You Were Coming, I'd Have Baked a Cake," which has got to be because, of course, Cookie's saying, "If me knew you were coming, me'd have baked a cake. One cake, baked a cake. Two cakes, baked a cake. Three cakes." It's amazing.
Oh
And it goes that they do the whole song, and I love it.
my God.
This sounds spectacular. This also, man, Sesame Street holds up. I watched like YouTube clips of the two-headed monster recently, and I laughed so hard. I
Oh, yes.
laughed openly. It holds up. Holds up.
Can I have sticker time take 2 on topic here?
Are you gonna out me?
Sure, let's do
I'd
it.
like to show
Say
off my
no.
least favorite sticker.
I don't want to talk about this.
And again, sticker trigger warning here.
I don't want to talk
Brenda
about
is
it.
not allowed to touch the stickers anymore.
I lost sticker privileges.
And the reason is because of the Sesame Street set.
I don't want to.
It was one of our early streams, and
I-
I learned quickly Brenda's not to be trusted.
I-
Wait, wait. Now, are we doing sticker shaming here?
He's sticker shamed.
It's really
No, that's not allowed.
It's
Oh, it's okay, Kevin. It's all allowed. You go right ahead. Oh.
listen. I didn't know what I
Okay,
was
I will.
doing.
It's a
I will
circular
say-
piece, and it's meant to be straight up.
Yep.
I wasn't
I will say
there.
in Brenda's defense, if
Please.
you have not put on a lot of round stickers before on a Lego set, you would not know that the best way to do it is to actually put the tile on a plate first and then put the sticker on so that you know. But I'm
Correct.
giving you a
It wouldn't
pass
have-
on that one, Brenda, because that's not one that you would know unless you were seasoned sticker
I was very
applier.
new. I still have not had my sticker privileges reinstated. We do have a hashtag reinstate Brenda going in our chat. So far it has not stayed. Kevin's it's out of my jurisdiction.
We had someone make her a sig fig. It's holding a tile with a crooked sticker, like slightly off the side.
Yeah, and it's like it made sense. It made sense emotionally, like in the story arc of that stream.
It's also yelling really loud.
I broke Kevin so hard, and then later one time we were doing the 2 space shuttle sets.
Oh.
Remember, he gets so upset. You can see him having flashbacks.
She brought it back to me, like stickers poking off the side. Not a one-time occurrence.
Glenn's really enjoying himself because he's the one that usually feels sticker shamed. So.
I am. Yes. Holly loves to Windex sticker shame me.
Yeah.
Listen, I feel you, friend.
Look.
All right, are we still doing records? You guys want to see these?
Oh, did you
Yeah.
find them? Awesome. Yes, please.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same one, but we have some pretty. I can't really take credit for these. These
Star
this
Wars,
is like part of my husband's collection here, but there's some gems in here. So let's see how much glare there's going to be if I don't take these out. So there's glare. All right, we'll take them out. So here's the Star Wars jazz record.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my goodness!
What?
I love that Chewbacca's playing keyboards.
Yep.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
And what's that stormtrooper doing there? No.
Saxophone.
Playing the saxophone.
Oh, okay. I'm glad
Yeah.
they're getting
Like,
along.
of course, like you do. And then let's see. Hang on, there's some good ones. I'll get in trouble if I don't re-sleeve these.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right, this is one of my favorites. I probably should save this for last, but we're just going to go with it. Here's the Star Wars funk record.
Yes, that's the one that I have. Yes,
Nice.
Star Wars and other galactic songs by Nico. Look at them. They are having such a good time. They're
That
doing
is
the
outrageous.
bumps. And check out that Buck Rogers rocket in the background
Oh
is just
my
Wow.
God.
amazing.
That's
Can we
Good
see the
stuff right
back?
there.
just like my tattoo.
It's true.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what? I found my Star Wars double album, like the movie soundtrack album, the other day when I was digging through it. It has a gatefold. You know how much I love gatefolds.
Hang on. It's that one's probably in here too, but we're just going to show the funny ones. All right. This one's pretty good too. This is the Dynamic Ducks Adventure Story.
Did you put
This one's sealed. I can't open it up. Okay, there you go.
Maybe.
Oh my. Oh my.
Look at Chewie in the back there.
That is ridiculous.
That's so good. These are the crossover fandoms we did not know we needed.
See,
Yeah.
like this looks like something like that would have been in Mad Magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, my husband is such a crazy avid Star Wars collector. He's really hyper focused on bootleg stuff right now. So we find some really good stuff. Like here's a Japanese
Oh my God.
Star Wars record with Silver Surfer on the back for whatever reason.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Ridiculous. Wow.
Very nice.
And then this one's pretty good too. Is this one sealed too?
C3.
No, it's not. Okay. All right, here we go. You ready? Are you even ready for this? I don't think you guys are ready for this.
I don't
Bring it
know
on.
if I'm ready.
I'm
But
ready.
I'm gonna
on.
be.
There's a caption here that says "very local."
Oh my.
What's even happening
God.
right now?
That is
Very,
What?
very.
I'm
They're
kind of
even-
scared by the size of their arms. Like their arms are really. There's something not right about that. But
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Living in these Star Wars. Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
wow,
Magical.
All right. One
that
more.
is.
Well, yeah,
that
one more
is
good one,
Special. I'm just gonna say.
which is everyone should have in their collection is the Christmas album.
well, yeah.
oh wait, now what?
This is-
Oh my goodness.
And oddly, I don't have that, and I have a huge collection of Christmas music.
There you go. There's one to add.
Wow. Very nice.
Christmas in the
And then of
Stars.
course there's just the standard Star Wars albums.
Very nice.
Standard ones.
That one. And that one.
Now, do you have the one that's just black that says Star Wars on the front of it? The
We
double
have
Richard. Yeah,
this
that's the
one.
one I've got.
And we have the Japanese one.
Of course you do.
Because
Dang. So are you guys going to be giving guided tours or anything?
Yeah.
Like when can I expect the YouTube video?
I would go ahead and put Bricks Cascade 2022 in your calendar.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I like it. We were just talking about, I had a dream that we went to a Lego convention and our whole little bubble family went together and Kevin had to be on a panel and I was sitting, like I had been given like a Game Boy type device to keep me occupied while you were answering questions.
They're like, no, you stay in the audience,
Yeah,
and she
yeah.
still wouldn't.
And I wouldn't. And I was like sitting, not doing anything, like not helping in any way, shape, or form, but I had like a Nintendo Switch or
Brenda,
something.
you're very helpful.
Thank you. Thank you. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
it's true.
Just not with stickers. Just not with stickers.
Yeah, no, but that's just, you could do stickers if you had to.
I could.
We're just, it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, exactly.
all right, the
It's fun,
cheapest
isn't
the
it?
cheapest Star Wars Christmas album CD on Amazon is $70.
Whoa.
Ooh, ouch.
Wasn't there a brief period where George Lucas like let up a tiny bit on the rights? It was before, it was like well in the days of Disney, and he was too young to fully know, and they made that Star Wars musical. It was when those sort of variety show TV specials were really popular, and it was after that TV special that Lucas was like, never again. No one gets
Are you
to
talking about the Star
nothing.
Wars Christmas special?
Yeah, where they had the musical numbers and
Yep.
it was like 10 minutes of content and an hour and 50 minutes of padding.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? That was the 70s. Like the variety show was
Yes.
huge back then.
Yeah.
We had the Sonny and Cher show. We had Donnie and Marie. We had like that was a huge thing, a
And did they
variety
do
show.
things
And so
like the format, they were just trying to like force the format because they were like,
Yes.
love this.
because it was very popular. It was like, so you get a bunch of, celebrities to come and, make an appearance for 5 minutes on your show. And then you can power pack, all of the, like we do here. Just power pack all of the guests.
All the celebs.
All the celebs. Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's a particularly terrible one. That's the one with Life Day, and they're all going to Chewbacca's home planet for Life Day.
Greg says that show gave us Boba Fett.
Whoa, what? Really?
That's-
Boba Fett is from
Oh yeah,
no
Yeah.
way.
that was his
There you
first
go.
appearance. Was in the holiday special.
There you
I had
go.
no idea.
Yeah, Hooded One says that too. Yeah.
Is it
Yep.
true that there was an
Amazing.
entire segment where the Wookiees, like the family of Wookiees, were having a whole dialogue, but no
Yes.
one can understand what they're saying? Did
Yep.
that actually and they like didn't translate, no subtitles or anything. They were just
Life
like
Day.
figure it out.
'Cause everybody knows Life Day.
So
Come on.
look what else I found in there in the Star Wars room. It was my first one.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Which you have to know the backstory to fully
That's
appreciate
brilliant.
it. It's based on another one of his little bootleg pieces, this little Japanese paper toy there.
cool.
And this was the rebrick of the Harry Potter sets that we had.
Yeah.
That's
That's hilarious.
beautiful.
Oh my
There you
god.
go.
Ridiculous. I love it.
Gorgeous.
It is absolutely ridiculous,
Yeah, the
100%, and perfect and ridiculous. Just like the show.
I love
Perfect.
He
it.
loves it so
Can't do
much.
this.
He must,
Can't
I
do
think
this
he's going to
down
hang
this
it up
week.
in there.
Wait, is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Does this
What?
look like glasses?
No, thanks. Sorry.
Oops, sorry, I'm getting back to the other screen there, Holly. I stepped away for a second. There we go. Oh my goodness.
Nice
Well, yeah,
stuff.
you 100% need to check out. So other shows, and I know I've mentioned this one before, but other amazing 70s holiday variety shows was Paul Lynde, which if you're not like old and American, you probably don't know who Paul Lynde was, but he was an extremely outrageous, openly gay comedian in the 70s. Like he was always, he was on Hollywood Squares, and he was always the center square, and he would always have these like really sassy things to say.
Oh, I know who you're talking about now because I didn't know who that was.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
he did and do yourself a favor, look it up. It's on YouTube. He did a Halloween special, the Paul Lynde Halloween special. and his special guests were Witchy Poo from HR Puffin Stuff. If you're again another 70s kid staple, and the actress who played Margaret Hamilton, the actress who played
Margaret
the Wicked Witch
Hamilton.
of the West in The Wizard of Oz. So
No
three
way.
guests, and his musical guest was Kiss. The,
Oh, yeah. We
the
talked
like
about
the crazy makeup metal band from from the 70s.
That's
It was
magic.
amazing. You need to see it.
Okay,
And-
I will look that up. I will
It's
look
And
that
according
terrible.
to Wiki, Tim Conway was in it, Florence Henderson, Betty White, Donnie Marie Osmond.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean that's pretty much the
Plus
roster.
more.
I was going to say that's pretty much the roster of every single 70s variety show.
Well,
ever
that is
existed.
true.
That is true.
That is
Yep.
true.
They were all doing it, and and I think who really sort of perfected that whole thing was Carol Burnett. She really
Oh, yeah.
she kind of like perfected that whole variety show format. It was just it was really great.
Yeah.
Well, she's brilliant.
Yeah, well, I just saw them. They have them on, I believe, HBO Max now. I saw the other night they have old Carol Burnett episodes.
Well, that's cool.
So
They've been around on something for a while. Like I feel like they're even on Amazon Prime or Netflix or something else.
So London Bridge Brick says another cool fact from the Star Wars Christmas show is Boba Fett's rifle went on to become the same rifle the Mandalorian uses. What about that?
We are
Yeah.
getting
Wow, we are
Some
getting-
trivia.
deep lore.
Yeah, we are getting
Yeah.
into deep dive into Star Wars lore today.
This is what I'm here for. I want to learn all of it.
Rabbit hole of the day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to
exactly.
follow rabbit hole after rabbit hole. It's all I want. Nothing.
Okay, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, that's we
All
are
we
here
do.
for the rabbit holes. Well, I haven't gotten very far on this, but I have this strange contraption, which is the inside of Minnie's head, I guess.
Oh,
Wild.
weird.
It's lots of snot. Oh, and can I say how much I love this piece?
That's
Oh, that's
Yes.
great. It's like an entire plate for her eye.
Yeah, it's really, really great.
And there's one from Mickey, too.
Yep, there is.
The Technic pin on the inside of the Saturn V, when building a cylinder, I had no idea what just a logistic geometrical challenge it was to make things smooth and round with Lego.
Yes.
You would think I would have inferred if like this is our smallest component part, but the amount of Technic pins and everything felt like it was going to fall apart until the last second when you put it together and all just goes ka-tunk, and then it's rock solid. It was magical. Magical.
See, I left the table and Brenda didn't stop talking the whole time.
I didn't no, absolutely not. Listen, that's
You
not
need someone to distract her.
that's not my bit. We're trying to make Greg's glasses.
I
Or
know.
Richard's glasses,
We got
rather,
it.
not Greg's glasses.
That's what happens to me. Like, I just keep talking. Richard goes, gets coffee, like walks around, and I just sit here and yammer on, especially when it's just the two of us. So I'm so grateful to, I always love these Sunday shows because I don't have to talk the whole time. It's great. And also it gives us a chance to hang out with people. Oh, speaking of guests coming up, next Sunday we are going to be having, like I mentioned, Greg from London Bridge Bricks is going to be with us, and probably a couple of other guests too. And coming up on, I need to check the date. I think it's Wednesday the 14th. Can somebody check a calendar? Queen of Links, will you check a calendar and make sure
Wednesday
that
the 14th.
Wednesday the 14th, y'all. Wednesday the 14th, we are having my buddy Lee from Baylug. His name is Lee. And
Awesome.
he's going to be coming and doing a sort of a how-to class and a discussion on Lego lettering. He is amazing with Lego
amazing.
fonts.
Cool.
I mean, just
Amazing.
incredible.
Favorite thing. I love that. I love
Wicked.
one of my first mocks was of this like pub that we go to, and I did the back like sign. It's called Tooth and Nail, and I made and with like one piece each.
It's so
and
good.
and I was so happy.
Yeah.
And all the other details are fine, but like my font is my favorite.
It
That's
went
all
to the pub. We
I care
actually
about.
took it to that pub, and people were coming like just to look at it because all of the regulars were in there represented by different minifigures. So people would come and like find
Aw.
themselves in the pub. It was a lovely community delight. That's very good.
I just
Well,
had
it's
some
Very good.
amazing piece usage.
That's some great.
I used the
usage.
black hot dog piece.
Guys.
Oh, we love a hot
Yeah.
dog.
That Richard is holding, it's
Uh-huh.
but he's holding a tiny rocket. And look at what Kevin did with the hot dog to make
Look
his
at that.
glasses.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
You know when it's like, oh, I know how I'm going to do this. We had to undo the whole middle,
But it was
just for
worth
that
it.
hot dog.
That was worth
it.
It was worth it.
This is, man, you come in clutch. I get us like
All the time.
75% of the way there. And then I'm like, Kevin, I want it to be this color here somehow also floating above the other things. And
Yeah.
he goes to his mind palace and like
mind
rummages
palace.
around for a solution for a while.
Well,
and
it
then
helps that
There
it's
you
all
go.
organized.
It's
right
all
there.
organized right there. That is great.
Well,
There's
Yep.
some sausage usage in
Oh,
a similar
nice.
fashion.
Oh, yes.
That's awesome.
Nice. Oh, I love that.
Look at them
look,
eyebrows.
look at that. Look, it's
The
so
little curly
cute.
cute.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Okay,
That's the idea.
I'm gonna try and get this. I was just on looking at Twitter because I started getting these announcements, and I'm gonna see if I can get this up to share with y'all. So somebody did a 3D printing. So I've gotten into 3D printing lately.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
What
you have.
printer do you have? Do you
Oh.
have one?
Yes, I do. It's sitting right over here. I have a Creality CR10 version 3.
Okay. How do you?
And I'm going to see if I can bring this up here. So somebody just, I can't show the, I don't think we can show the video because we'll get in trouble, but I definitely want to show this real quick. I'm going to share my screen. It is a 3D printed, can you see that? No.
No.
Oh, here we go. It's a 3D printed minifig subscriber counter clock.
No.
That's cool.
I want
great.
to. It looks really cool. And Uncle Jesse, who is an amazing 3D printer, and I may have
Jesse.
Richard's
you-
not here. I may have a
Here.
tiny crush on Uncle Jesse. He does amazing stuff, and he has tagged me in this. I'm not quite sure who did it, but it's on the YouTubes, so you can definitely check it out. Custom 3D printed minifig subscriber counter.
Can you hit your little full screen button so it can make it bigger?
Oh yeah, as we know, the full screen doesn't.
I
do
mean, the
that
full
much.
screen on. Oh, it's like never mind. It just links to it.
Yeah.
Said it, yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, that is cool, and
That is
I
cool.
need that to be a thing in my life now.
Heck yes.
So yeah, I've printed some pretty cool stuff. So Cara, is Robert watching? I'm assuming he's watching right
Yes. I can tell him to not watch.
now. Yeah, tell him that he needs to watch. But he needs to, because that there's a delay, you need to tell him when it's okay for him to watch again.
I will. All right. He's good. He's good.
Okay, so I 3D printed this. It's Paint Pusher's birthday last weekend, Cara's husband Robert's birthday, and I made this for him. And I just finished it this morning, and I'm super proud of it. So here is what I 3D printed. Let me get
Wow.
Don't
So
say
it's
out
somebody
loud
else's
what it
design.
is.
Like I did not design it, but I did print it out. It's multiple parts.
That's amazing.
Is it all the different? Was it painted? or
Don't say
anything,
what
or
it is. Don't say what it is.
I'm gonna say what it is. Okay, I'm gonna take it away now, though. I'm just gonna say that it is not painted. Those are all separate pieces.
Wow.
Those are all separate pieces that I printed and glued together in different colors. I haven't gotten to painting yet, so
That's
anyway,
stunning and delightful.
this was really fun, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah, and also too, if you're interested in 3D printing and stuff like that, there's lots of really amazing people on Twitter. Is a great place to find 3D printers. Check out Uncle Jesse, dude. Like prints full helmets. Like he made an incredibly amazing. He's done a Loki helmet. He's done a Magneto, a really amazing Magneto helmet. It's like that's what he
Wow.
wears in his profile photo. But yeah,
Link is in the chat.
very good. Thank you.
3D printing is a delightful tech. We were just talking about like casting, plaster casting and resin and stuff, and 3D printing feels like the next iteration.
Yeah.
Oh, look! Ow, 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 my heart. Ow, my heart. Ow.
So I printed him out. Let me see if I can get him to focus better. There.
Cute.
But yeah, I printed him out. And I've got some other little things. Everybody on here's seen my 3D prints. They're done with it now, but I have lots.
I wish to see them all in Instagram DMs individually sent relentlessly. I will never ever tire of.
Okay, I will. No problem.
You
I will
say
send-
that, man, but like I think my work has just ruined me on 3D printing.
Yeah.
I have a hard time like trying to get interested or get back into it, because when you do it for work and you're having to like noodle or zhuzh all those settings to try and get things just right, and you run it through and you wait several days and it goes, it's like it's not fun for me.
Right.
It's work.
Well, I for one am enjoying it.
That's
So,
good. I'm happy
I'm
for
going
you.
to continue my enjoyment of 3D printing in my own home.
Just don't try to do it for work, because it takes the fun out of everything.
Well, I think and then of course as we all know, like I've printed some really cool stuff, but then my favorite thing that I've printed so far was a replacement knob for my dryer.
Yeah.
I broke like 5 years ago, and I printed it out and then was like, it works. I don't have to use a pair of pliers to turn on the dryer anymore because
Yeah,
that's
exactly. That's probably what I would use. Our 3D printers are really old and not hooked up anymore. But if I were to plug it in, it would probably be to like make something totally utilitarian.
it worked.
So you want
Hey,
to see the
so-
favorite thing I've ever printed? And
What's that?
I just did this at work, and I need to have it cast. This was kind of like step 5 of 10, so it's really not done. But this right here is a proof of concept. So it's a brick separator with a bottle opener
Nice.
Wicked.
and a hole to put it on your keychain.
That's so cool.
Is that with PETG or is that PLA?
It's like what they call an ABS like
Oh, it's
material.
ABS. Okay.
Yeah, but it's
Yep.
still not quite like I've used it a couple of times. You have to kind of put your thumb there to make sure it doesn't bend or break.
Yeah.
I've broken one, but I
And
need
by
to
the way, for everyone at home who's curious, yes, you can print in ABS, which is the same stuff they make Lego bricks with. However, it lets off very toxic fumes. So unless you are going to be 3D
Exactly.
printing like out, with really, really good ventilation, you should not be printing ABS in your home.
Can you see that?
Safety first, kids.
Very nice. That looks
Do you
awesome.
see the sausage logo in there?
Oh no,
No.
wait here, let me give you the screen. I'll see if we can see it. Kind of
Wicked.
a little
You see
bit.
that there's
imprinted.
something there.
Yeah,
There
it's
we go.
imprinted with the sausage lug logo.
Very nice, very nice. Oh, Kevin and Brenda have got a whole thing going on. Let's
True.
see. Let's see what you got built here.
Nice.
Wow.
Whoa.
So cute.
I'm not sure if there's supposed to be some connection there, but it just sits on top.
Look at the little
I forgot about this little spider.
the
that they
little
put in,
flower
or whatever it is.
spider. I mean,
Oh my God.
It holds in. It gets held in this little
this little pet.
home here.
The
Put it in. Go
troll
ahead.
universe is so complete in its cuteness.
So you
Yeah.
know, Justin's girlfriend Gemma designed a bunch of those troll sets.
Awesome.
That's-
Well, we bought one, and then we bought them all, except I think we're just missing
That's kind of
the
our
one
MO.
that you showed the stickers of.
We go into one if we like once we tip the scales and get one of something, we just go berserk.
The balloons hanging up here.
Yeah. The troll stage.
The stage.
The world stage, which
so good.
by the way is a perfect environment for the video
Yeah,
characters.
We've
They
got our
make
video characters hanging out on that. Right
they
now.
all make so much sense
Cool.
there. And the pop star, the friends at the pop star bus, the pop star
Mhm,
tour bus,
mhm.
they all belong together.
That's a great
or the
set.
video, yeah.
And it's also, speaking of buses, another great bus set is the pop-up party bus
Yeah.
from,
Yep.
from Lego Movie 2.
pop-up party.
Oh, I missed that wave of things. That was right before I got back into
Oh, great. I love it. I don't have to get up because Holly has everything. Okay, open it. You need to open that up.
Oh, you're killing me. This is an expensive set, isn't it?
It's so expensive.
Or it's going to be now. No,
It's
Maybe now, but it was like deep discount there for a long time.
right, but that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I missed all that stuff.
Dang.
So cool.
Think of that for a motion simulator ride.
Oh.
Check it out. It's got a whole DJ and like
Disco
disco
ball.
set up inside.
Oh,
And it comes with that massive dark pink afro. And it's
It's
bigger than
amazing.
like the clown wig.
Wait,
It's,
how do you turn the? I forgot how you. I think you just turn it this way, but it has like the
Yeah.
little splat gears for the disco floor.
that's
Yes.
wonderful.
Oh my gosh. Wait, is that coral?
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
What?
Coral.
coral.
And the gears in coral. That's amazing. Oh my god.
Pretty fantastic.
We're
This whole part comes off.
That's so sick.
Those two. Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah. Oh, I love. Look at the face. Oh,
And Holly, isn't that purple windshield the same one from the Slave One?
It is in purple.
Yeah, in purple.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's one of the better Lego Movie 2 sets. There were some
I
really
love
good
it.
ones. I think the Sistar system ship was another one it's like looks like a giant eyeball. It's like round. And the
Okay.
work they did to make that round shape was incredible.
You know what? Come to think of it,
Mm.
one of the things that they used in here to do the disco ball is one of those half of one of those trans eggs. It's like a
Oh
trans
yeah, that's
orange,
right. From the
trans orange egg.
Oh yeah.
That's so smart.
I can see it in because it has the like
Cool.
yeah. I know what you mean.
Something's up with my light though. I don't know why it's not connecting.
very cool.
I have to troubleshoot that. Let's see what's going
Wait, what? Is that legit?
No,
on.
no,
Okay.
aftermarket.
So it's
Aftermarket.
semiflex. A semiflex, Mr. Gold.
I just needed the other hand. There we go.
Very nice.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot this thing pops up too.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
So much
it's a
playability.
really great set.
If I see that, I'm getting it.
Heck
You
yeah.
should because it's well worth it. Trust
Yeah.
me, it is well worth it. Well, everybody, we are, I think, at time. We've got because we've got some things we're doing this afternoon. We're gonna see Cara and Robert this afternoon, and I'm very excited because I am now fully vaccinated. Robert
Yay.
is fully vaccinated, and I'm gonna get a hug. And
I'm
I
so
cannot
jealous.
tell you
Oh.
how excited I am
Amazing.
for that to happen. Like it's been, I feel like I've been waiting a really, really long time for that thing to happen.
It's been a year.
Send
It's
them to
been weird.
Canada. Send them to Canada.
Please.
That's one way we're very behind right now.
Oh,
so.
Do you guys go to do you have plans to go to Brick Can next year?
Oh,
I can't think ahead of tomorrow. Right now.
oh, that is so awesome.
Amazing.
And this is his little rocket because I saw that he's into also the space.
Yeah.
Cute.
So there we go. Is he the type of person that goes to the beach and puts sunscreen only on his nose?
Or skiing,
100%.
Oh, then
Some
that's
people do it
perfect.
skiing.
Then
That's
that's
why.
perfect.
That's why
I
we
like
did
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, like Richard is so white, he's practically transparent.
Hey man, I feel that.
I'm
I
in that
feel
club
that.
too.
He's an illusion. Very loud
Gingers,
illusion.
fear the evil
Yeah.
day star. We are
And
not.
also because he doesn't have, a lot of, insulation
Hair.
on top.
Right.
So
Yeah,
he's always got to have a hat, or he's got his sunscreen on his head. Like he's always got something going on. So,
Yeah.
Finished my dragon.
oh,
It's weird.
Really?
that tail piece is pretty fabulous, though.
The pieces are fabulous. Actually, if you take the head off,
Amazing.
like it's
You can buy that.
kind of a cool base.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got a picture from my niece this morning. She got that for Easter. So
Oh, nice.
What? Hold up, y'all! The plastic architect is here.
Hi,
Everybody, say hello.
Hey.
And if you're
Claire.
not following
You gotta kick me
her,
off.
go follow her. And you should also be following Brenda. And you should be
I'm-
following Kevin and Holly and
quick plug,
Cara.
I'm streaming with Claire tomorrow on her channel.
Oh, cool. When?
So, Claire, can you confirm 3 p.m. Eastern time?
The series is so cool.
So we started last week on Tech Productions channel, Thomas, and we're calling it Mockumentary. And all three of us are we just dabble in mocks here and there, but really just want to be more accountable. And so last week we all bought 2 copies of a friend's set. So I got the restaurant. It's like a pasta restaurant or something.
Yeah, the pizza restaurant, I think.
It's not the pizzeria, but it does have pizza in it. So there's like an old pizzeria set, just called Heart Lake City Restaurant. It's like retired now, but you can still get it some places. Anyways,
it's super fun.
They're doing some other ones, and week 1 was we just built it as is. Week 2 is kind of coming back with a bit of modification, talk of plans, and so on. And then week 3, we'll try to show off what we've done. And I guess week 3 maybe will be on my channel.
It's such a good series. But it's a really nice blend of like shop talk, but also you guys sort of like working through your design problems and some of the creative elements. It's really interesting.
And we're not experts, so it's fun to kind of. I think it's fun for people to see that too.
Yeah,
so,
it's cool. Yeah, it's a good series.
Yeah, we've done a couple where we've done live mock building, and I found it extremely stress-inducing for me, just because my process is very slow when it comes to mocks, and my process is also like just throw everything on the table and then like use it, and then there's a mess everywhere, and it's not super conducive to for me anyway for streaming.
It's like 30 minutes of you just sitting there like
That's why we're doing it like a week apart, and we're like coming back with something.
And they've also
done
a lot of building off stream, so they're more showing off and updating, which I think makes a lot more sense.
And those two like to make videos more, so I'm not sure if they're like kind of prepping some other content with it. Yeah, whereas I don't. I prefer streaming, and I'll do videos here and there when I've got something interesting. But
I'm something interesting.
Wait! What? The Plastic Architect is in San Francisco. We're in Oakland.
Apparently.
Oh my God. We're going to have to do once we can all be in the same room together, we have to do some kind of all together stream.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to be so mad if you guys all get together and you get to hang out before weekend.
And I actually, this is my first time actually interacting with her. I've never, we haven't actually been on screen together.
Wow.
And she's on sabbatical now, so she has all the free time in the world.
Claire said she would be in an all-girl band with me. She is going to play banjo. I am going to play triangle. There's still spaces open in our all-girl band. Emma is going to play accordion and trumpet.
Oh, this is awesome.
If I practice my ukulele, I can, join in on that.
There you go.
Excellent. Please do.
I play guitar, but that seems boring.
Nice.
That is awesome.
That's too much.
How fun. What a great group. Well, I gotta say, I know I mentioned this earlier, but we streamed for our first year kind of in a vacuum. I was so busy and so focused on doing our show and what that was going to take, and if I'm being perfectly honest, trying to keep myself from falling into a very deep depression. It was really hard to keep up. And just recently I've discovered, meeting other streamers and that there's a whole nother world of streaming out there. I mean, I of course knew it was there, but getting actually making the effort and being able to get out there and do it was hard. And now I'm working again, so it's kind of now I'm going back in the other direction, but I'm still able to make time, and it's been so great to be able to meet people like Greg, like y'all, and to appear on screen with people for the first time. And I've been doing the Beyond the Brick stream and getting to hang out with Brian and Joshua and Kirk from Vision Bricks, who's great, and meeting April B. And just, it's such a wonderful, streaming family, right? There's this, really amazing, tight-knit group of streamers. And it's just so wonderful to see them all supporting each other and, being on each other's streams, being mods in each other's streams. It's such a fantastic... it's just such a fantastic way to be. I feel like, and I don't this is kind of and I know Holly's mentioned this before, kind of, if there is a silver lining of all of this that we've had, this stress that we've all been under over the last year, is that it has allowed us to have the time to come and be on these streams and meet all these wonderful people, because if I hadn't have been stuck inside, we would all still be going, and doing all the work and going places and wouldn't have had time to do all this. So I am
connecting with people all over the world.
Exactly. All over the world, which is just fantastic. So how fun. Well, I think I just heard the door. I'm not sure about that.
Intruders?
Honey, he's here. He's back.
Yay.
Oh, yay.
He's back and vaccinated.
Yay.
And you got to see, honey, Brenda did a brick sketch of you. Oh, awesome. And it's awesome, and you need to see it. Hang on, he's almost back.
But
No.
he's got full hair, which is
No, we gave you flowing hair.
Let's see here.
There he goes.
That's what you remembered.
We'll move Wanda out of the way.
Well, check that out. My glasses are. Oh wow!
Look, you're holding your rocket.
That's awesome.
That's
You're
your
holding a rocket.
spaceship. Wrong side. This is
Oh,
your
look at my
rocket.
thought balloon too. That's so awesome.
Kevin figured out the glasses.
Yeah, I
do
went with the black hot dog piece for
Yeah.
They're great. Here, I
We
gotta put my
usually go,
glasses
like-
on.
we tag team this effort for sure.
You will slowly improve.
Oh, and yes, this is true, Claire. Absolutely,
Yeah.
100%.
Me
Like, if
too.
I hadn't have had this opportunity to be able to hang out, and especially on these Sunday shows, because Richard and I do the show, basically by ourselves during the week. Like, we do have guests, but Sundays are these group chats, and it has, it's really been fantastic personally for my mental health.
Well, I'm more of an introvert than Flynn. Like, Flynn is intensely social, right?
Yes.
And I am like, once the ice is broken, I really love being around people, but otherwise I read, tinker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
something in
definitely
between.
not a people person, which you would, if you saw me at a Lego convention, you would never know that about
I was
me.
going to say,
But I
you're like the
basically-
life of the party.
Prefer to avoid people at all costs, except with Lego.
Hugely listen, check on
You're
your
gonna shut up?
extrovert
You shut
friends.
up?
We are not okay. We are
All right.
not
I
okay.
want you guys to see this. Eric just came back from getting this thing framed. Richard just got his shot, so it's appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, check this out. Adding to the Star Wars collection. Can you see that?
Oh, wait,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
wait.
Wow.
Let me get you up on the screen here. Oh, and we get a guest appearance by your husband's arm.
Yeah. That's all you're gonna get. Sorry.
That's excellent.
That is
Oh, that's
amazing.
so cool.
The lovely
Holy
fingertips.
cow! Wow, that is just perfect.
I love it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
great.
Thanks.
Sorry, and I'm sorry to our Canadian friends. We're not trying to rub it in. I promise.
No, do your thing. We love it. The
Please
faster
get
you guys get them, the
vaccinated.
faster you send them up here. So
Everybody get vaccinated. Show off those Band-Aids. Tell your friends. Put it on social media. Brandish it proudly. It is the most beautiful badge I have ever seen. It looks stunning on
Well, and I was going to say also, y'all have universal health care, so you kind of are already winning on that end.
No kidding. Yeah. I
Seriously.
haven't gotten my vaccination yet. I'm hoping soon.
Well, we're old.
Someday in the future, we'll all get to a Lego convention together, and it will be glorious.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's coming.
So,
Know how to
I
act.
just have to say again, that portrait is wonderful. I love it. What a wonderful thing to come
yes,
home
please
to.
send a picture.
We absolutely will. Well, our Instagram stories are pretty heavy on Lego content these days. So if you want to see like a replay of all of the live sketching that we do during the I'm Bored Toys live stream,
oh my gosh, it's so funny.
we put it to music. There's one of Kevin falling to his knees, screaming
There's
about
one
a
of
piece that he
Brenda
dropped.
like on me like a backpack.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the
the
stickers.
sticker sheet.
Yeah. And Kevin's just like giving me stink eye,
Oh
holding
my gosh,
it away.
it's really funny.
Okay, please promise me that next time y'all come on, Brenda, you will bring your iPad and do some doodles during our
Yeah,
show.
It would be
Yeah.
an absolute pleasure. My absolute pleasure.
We'll
we
do
can
it.
set it up. We have a little
We
like
gotta
an
we gotta
insert.
keep them wanting more, right? So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Well, I love the
we're
ones,
just trying to swindle our way into a second invite. Flynn.
It's true.
That's all.
It's
That
true.
you-
I don't think you need
There-
to swindle.
There will, I was going to say, there will be no swindling necessary.
We're
You
gonna
will
leave a
have-
hair clip here too.
Yeah.
I will say this: you have an
Picture.
open invitation anytime.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You know, you are so brave for building and designing live on air. I got to say, Flynn and I have done a couple of live mock builds.
We were talking about
and
that
we're like,
earlier.
we're moving along. Now we build mocks. And it just comes slow.
That job of failing visibly and publicly is
Loves it.
I love it. It's
We
incredible.
did it on national television.
We do it all the time.
That's true.
Superpower
Yeah.
to be able to do that and sit in it and show other people. That is a superpower, and it
Yeah.
is an incredible thing to be able to do in the world.
I
Always have
agree.
your practice. Always have your practice.
So one of the things that and I've now adopted it as something I talk about when I do stuff, but Amy DD, who was on Lego Masters with us, of Amy and Crystal, she has blue hair, she's amazing. My favorite cyborg techno wizard friend.
Cute.
She said, never be afraid to fail. And I really took that to heart. And she, because she's somebody who works with, in science and tech, and that is how you discover the thing. I mean, do you think that the people who made that vaccine didn't fail at it a bunch of times before they got one that worked? And you have to be able to fail to be able to see what your path forward is.
Well, she went further with it too. She says there's really in what she does, there's no such thing as failure. There's iteration,
That's
right?
right.
This
Yep.
didn't work. Let's nudge it a little and try what happened.
Let's
then.
judge it a little.
Judge it, yeah.
Or get you a sidekick that you can be like, I got this 75% of the way there with my illegal build techniques and my flagrant lack of knowledge.
There's no illegal technique.
And then I hand it to Kevin and I'm like, Kevin, I want this piece to be, it's so helpful. It's
Yep.
so helpful.
Yep.
I try to add swooshability. I mean, our stuff is not swooshable, but if it can make it to the convention in one piece, or mostly one piece,
Mostly. Considering you have 10,000 pieces.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, everyone, I thank you so much. I don't want this to end because I'm having so much fun, but we do
we want lunch.
unfortunately need to go. But I want to thank Holly and Cara and Kevin and Brenda. Thank you so much for coming on and being part of the show. How delightful and how much fun. And we are really looking forward to having you on again. We are going to have, and again, next weekend, next Sunday, London Bridge Bricks is going to be here. Greg will be here. If you guys want to come back again next week, you are absolutely welcome. And again, please, I know Cara's been putting links up, but definitely go on to Instagram, follow these two. Go on to all the social medias. Follow them everywhere. Go watch.
We're going to show up in your suggested feed in
We're
no
everywhere.
time.
We're
Click on
everywhere.
Insidious.
So thanks everybody so much for joining us today. And I will say, everybody who is in the room right now, I'm going to end the broadcast, but hang out so we can talk for a second afterwards. But thanks everybody so much for joining us. And don't forget to, until we see you next time, which will be Wednesday at 10 a.m., to please stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, wear your mask, get that vaccine as soon as you can.
See?
Woohoo!
Love mom right there. Love mom.
And we will see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Keep waving. Make it weird.
They can hear. They can
Keep
hear.